With the 21st century dawning, conscientious professionals are turning towards efficient, ecological solutions that work. Presenting Polycrete. Emerging from a spirit of innovation and from years of research and development, the reinforced concrete wall, Polycrete, will revolutionize the construction world. Polycrete offers a simple and efficient method created to respond to the quality standards of today's and tomorrow's architects, engineers, builders, and consumers. The Polycrete wall is made up of polystyrene expansion type 3 prefabricated sections that can be inserted into each other. Specially designed rods allow for the desired spacing and determine the thickness of the wall. Rebar is installed between two parallel panels, forming the wall's armature. Thus, we obtain a conventional form offering the advantage of permanency, and the polystyrene prefabricated section acts as a thermal as well as phonic insulator. We then pour concrete into the structure. This is the Polycrete system. Simple, economic, and in compliance with U.S. standards for concrete tolerance limits. Designed to last for centuries. Assembling the polystyrene prefabricated sections is surprisingly easy. Let's look at it closely. A polymer T is cast from the same mold as the polystyrene prefabricated section. It acts as a guide when the sections are being assembled. The T is also used as a surface upon which to screw furring. Holes placed in the T allow for the insertion of the tie rods. These rods, measuring 6, 8, 10, or more inches in length, according to specifications, are used to assemble the prefabricated sections parallel to each other. The notches on the assembly rods serve to position the rebar in the required position. The minimum rebar in both directions must be specified by the structural engineer. Here is a framework with superior insulating qualities that can be assembled by Polycrete accredited fitters. Within a time frame, beats the competition. The only thing missing now is the concrete. Once the concrete is poured, the result is a perfectly adhering sandwich wall with absolutely no air pockets. Additionally, each concrete wall becomes a support wall with a compression resistance far superior to any conventional structure. Here is an ecologically sound and durable system, resistant to fire and inclement weather, offering a high thermal insulation factor that stands up to any test. Finally, pouring the concrete can take place in weather conditions that range from temperatures of minus 20 degrees to conditions of extreme heat, as the insulating properties of the expanded polystyrene ensure a perfect concrete wall. The Polycrete construction system has replaced the heavy, cumbersome, conventional wood and metal forms that have to be dismantled after the concrete has been poured. The man-hours needed for the construction of the system can be justified. The lightweight of the Polycrete prefabricated sections allows the contractor to make considerable savings in transportation, stocking, handling, and on-site management. A package of 5 Polycrete panels weighs no more than 25 pounds. Its contents cover a 40 square foot area. The Polycrete wall, with reinforced concrete, insulated on the exterior and interior by the Polycrete panels, reaches a thermal insulation of R30. This high energy yield is explained by the fact that this wall has no thermal bridge. In fact, the Polycrete panels act as heat and cold reflectants. A Polycrete wall will have no dew point. The savings made in heating and air conditioning costs with a Polycrete building can reach 70%. The soundproofing qualities of concrete are already well known. A Polycrete wall will add to the benefits of polystyrene's soundproofing ability, reaching a soundproofing rate of STC 60, according to ASTM tests. This level of soundproofing is more than desirable, especially with apartments and condominiums, and adds to the total value of any property. Nobody can challenge the fact that concrete is the construction material with the greatest fire resistance. In the case of fire, property losses and casualties are almost non-existent, whereas with wood construction, losses are inevitable. Consequently, owners of Polycrete buildings save considerably on insurance costs. Even when exposed to conditions of intense heat, expanded polystyrene does not ignite. Additionally, it contains no chlorofluorocarbons, or CFCs, therefore carrying no serious environmental hazards. A Polycrete construction site is an ecological construction site. All materials are used, and for purely practical ends, nothing is thrown in the garbage. Building techniques have evolved since these. Architects and builders of today have come to understand the importance of applying new methods and of using newer, more flexible, and above all, more durable materials. Polycrete is the unchallenged leader in the construction of permanent forms. The Polycrete system is so effective that its cost is now comparable to wood construction and is superior on all counts. In addition to lending itself to all designs, the Polycrete system can take on all types of interior and exterior coatings. Polycrete buildings are designed to resist seismic tremors and are built to last for centuries. Make the intelligent choice. Choose Polycrete. The Polycrete system. Construction reinvented. Build with Polycrete.